It's that time of year where everyone on Delmarva, really across the country, you're feeling holly jolly and bright. And if you're feeling extra so today, because today is Giving Tuesday, just in case you forgot. So if you really want to have some family fun, some Christmas fun while giving back to the community, have you heard of Caroling on the Circle in Georgetown? I bet you have. To tell us a little bit more, we have Chip Guy. Chip, thanks for being back here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
glad to be back.
It's been a year since you've been here.
Has it been that long?
Not since you've been here, I don't think, but since you've been here talking about Caroling on the Circle.
Probably, yes. You're probably right.
Well, you really are spreading a lot of Christmas cheer with Caroling on the Circle. For those who maybe don't know, though, can you just remind us what that is?
Yes, Caroling on the Circle is an annual event that we do here in Sussex County. And each year in Georgetown, we have put this on since the mid-1980s. Wow. The county government has. It started in 1984 with the Delaware First Initiative by Sam Beard with these kinds of events in all three counties. And since that time, the county government has carried it on, that tradition, and this year will be our 41st anniversary. Wow. And the singing event, which is first and foremost, you know, what it is, it's an opportunity for the community to come together to celebrate the season, kick off the season, but it's also doubling as a food drive. And we have used that event each year over the last 4 decades to collect more than 800,000 canned goods and non-perishable food items that are then distributed throughout the community to food banks and food closets that are helping to feed those who are less fortunate in our community. So that's ultimately, I mean, it has a dual purpose, but you know, it's about celebrating the season and giving back to those who are less fortunate.
I love it. And you make it easy too. I mean, these families are already probably going to want to go to the caroling to have some family fun. And if they just bring a donation with them, I mean, it's 2 birds, 1 stone. I think you're really having fun while making sure that you're giving back to your community.
Absolutely. And in that same vein, last year was the first time that the county had partnered with the Chamber of Commerce in Georgetown for the Christmas parade. Yes. So we hold both events now on the same night, which this year will be Thursday, December the 5th, which is just a couple of days away. And we found that last year to be a really a good pairing. There was a lot of synergy there. Rather than having some of those logistical headaches of having to have 2 events on 2 separate nights, some years in the same week. Last year we decided we would try that approach with caroling leading off the evening starting at 6 o'clock, then the town's tree lighting around 6:55, and then the parade stepping off at 7 o'clock. And we thought it was such a success last year that we decided let's try it again this year.
All right.
And so we'll do the same schedule again this year, Thursday night starting at 6 with caroling, the tree lighting at 6:55, and then the parade at 7 o'clock.
I love this. Sounds like a fun night. I mean,
it is.
Fun and packed with a lot of good stuff.
Roughly 3 hours of all the festive merriment that you can stand.
So if you are feeling merry, or maybe you need that merry cheer, I think Caroling on the Circle is a great place to go to really make sure you're fully in the Christmas spirit. And can you just remind us, too, if they bring a food donation, where that will go so they know where in their local community it's happening?
Sure. That evening, if you're coming out for the event, please stop by. We'll be right there in front of the courthouse where the stage is. We have the Pack the Pod campaign that's part of Caroling on the Circle. So we'll receive the canned goods there that night or non-perishable food items. However, if you are not able to make the event on Thursday night, or if you'd rather not just lug that out, there is another option this year. We've partnered with the Food Bank of Delaware to offer an online component for giving. So you can very easily, from the comfort of your home, go to, and since it's Giving Tuesday, I thought I'd mention that, go to give.fbd.org/caroling, and you can make a $1 donation that stays right here in Sussex County. It helps. I think every $1 raised helps to provide 3 meals here in Sussex County. So you can do a tremendous amount of good today right here in Sussex County by going to that link, give.fbd.org/caroling.
Glad you mentioned that. That's incredible. Thank you so much. One more time then, if you don't mind, the day and time of Caroling on the Circle. I'm going to say Caroling on the Circle, the encompassing of all the festive fun that night.
Caroling on the Circle and the Georgetown Christmas Parade. Thursday evening, December the 5th, beginning at 6 p.m., we'll have Kevin Short and Ed Shockley, along with the St. Michael's Church Children's Choir, and Lyra Marquense, which will offer some of the Spanish caroling. Those performances will go until about 6:45. We'll have a brief transition period. 6:55 will be the tree lighting there in the center of the circle, and at 7 o'clock, the Georgetown Christmas Parade, sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce, steps off. And this year, I think they have about 110 entrance. So
Wow.
it looks like a pretty lengthy parade.
That's going to be awesome. Will Santa be there?
I've heard that there may be a jolly fellow in a red suit, not this jolly fellow with this tie.
Although you'll be there too.
I'll be there too. And I would encourage everyone to bundle up. The weather does look good, but it does look a little brisk and a little chilly. So
Yeah, can't hurt. Rather take the layers off than wish you brought some extra with
that's
you.
a good point.
Amazing. Well, Chip, thank you so much for telling us about this and for what you guys do for the community. It's going to be amazing.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, you guys, make sure you stick with us right now on Coast Life, though. We are traveling the world when we get back.